Froggy friends, I know it's nearly February at this point, but hey, I've been busy setting up all the new ideas I have planned. And today is the day I'm gonna be telling you about them and more. So I'll get straight into things. You've probably noticed my entire branding has slowly changed over the past year. Well, I've changed a lot, and I wanted to create a brand that better represented me. I'm finally no longer homeless and hopping between states, and I wanted to really focus on how I wanted to present myself. Instability may have bred creativity, but it also made it incredibly hard to actually create things to the level that I wanted to, since I had to focus on survival. I don't want to go in depth with my story, but know that I am safe with a stable roof over my head and support from people who really care. I will warn, consistency will be rough around the edges, cause I may have a roof, but doesn't mean I have a doctor yet, so please bear with me while I get adjusted. As briefly mentioned, my branding has changed a lot recently. I've dropped the old PNG tuber in favor of a fun VTuber model. Hey. This one, I feel like does a really good job representing the branding I have going, and it's allowed me to make some fun lore. I do plan to do more with the traditional VTuber side of things, while still doing gaming essays and discussions, and I also plan to start streaming here very soon over Twitch. I've also been passively learning how to rig. I've been taking my time learning how to rig my friend Bichu's character. You should go follow her. She's been playing The Sims 2, and she plays a lot of Toontown. That was how I met her. And I'm hoping that maybe I can turn that into something on the side, whether it's purely a hobby or something that I might take occasional commissions of. We'll just see. So with finally being settled, I can be more consistent with all of my channels. Here is the current schedule lineup. My main channel should get 2 uploads at minimum per month. I won't exactly time them or anything, because who knows when I can put together a retrospective or find something interesting to put out. It's fun to deep dive a lot of these old games, but it's a lot. There's a lot I have to sift through. There's also plans for a podcast over here though, so you can be excited to see that coming up weekly. Long plays will get uploads twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. I've always kept some level of routine on it for years, just because I love gaming and it gives me a good reason to get all those old gems that I don't quite see a video for, but I have in my backlog. Plus Sims. I love that series. I'm so attached to that family at this point, and from what I can tell, a lot of you guys are too. So expect to see a lot of that. For the newest addition for the channel lineup, the Let's Plays. I've wanted to have an old school Let's Play channel for a while, just for fun, and I'm super excited to get this going. Right now, it'll have a daily Sunday video, but I want to increase that to include twice a week, but that's a lot to take on. So for now, I'm just taking on once a week. The other reason for that is, as I said before, I'm gonna start streaming soon! My official comeback date for Twitch will be February 5th, and I plan to start doing that once a week. I'm not quite sure what I plan to do yet, but it'll be a fun time, and I hope to see you there. So there's been a lot of changes in the gaming sphere over the years on YouTube, but this corner will not be one of them. I'm going to be doing a lot more coverage on the lesser talked about remakes going around, and have a lot of heavier emphasis on game history and preservation. Like, did you know that there's Amazing Hamsters Rewritten in the works? Now you do, and I'm planning on making a whole video about the progress and, you know, all of that here very soon. I also want to do some fun game challenges this year. I love seeing 100 days challenges, and I think they'd be so fun to do, and I'm actually working on a video that's kind of that kind of caliber right now. I'm also going to be dragging my good friend Colin with me into some games. After all, he is my friend who tries games with me. And I miss him on the channel. I'm sure a lot of you do as well. And I really want to have him on here more. So look out for the Toontown video. It is coming soon. And also, including him, will be the Bloons cast. It is a podcast that me and him impulsively decided about 3 days ago that we're gonna start doing. And you will be able to catch it hopefully every week on this channel that you're watching this on right now. What will we talk about? That's a good question. We don't know either. But he's also gotten back into streaming, and you should go check him out and follow him. I mod for his channel, so you will be able to see and interact with me a lot in there as well. And I also plan on starting to do a lot of content with my friend Zemerigal. We live together, for one, so it'd be kind of strange for us to not do anything together. And he covers more of the, like, creepy horror side, and he has a whole series planned that's gonna be content that's kind of like how I make my little video essays, but more about the history of the game rather than where you can currently find it. So if you are interested in that kind of thing, or just liminal space, creepy horror games, that kind of stuff, you can go follow him. Links for both of these people will be in the description. Now, to talk about the Ko-Fi. I have a lot going on over there. I'm planning on doing a monthly overlay release for creators. So like this Flipnote overlay, I'm actually planning on putting it up here soon. For everybody to use. Because we don't gatekeep here. If you want to use it, you got it. And I'm slowly working on opening up graphics commissions to be able to do custom things. And as for viewer members, depending on which tier you're in, you will get access to behind the scenes, fun little videos that I don't really see fitting on my channel, but I still want to share. And early access, of course. And I will say, due to how YouTube is set up, and that I do have monetization on one of my channels, so now I kind of know how it works, the 48 hours prior to going live, you will not have early access because 48 hours prior is going to be for the paid YouTube. And so that I also remember to schedule it and don't end up forgetting about it and then having to rush it. I do apologize for not being very consistent over on my Ko-Fi, but that's gonna change. I am working on better time management in order to make everything happen the way that I want it, and having a stable roof over my head means that I can actually start to plan that rather than week by week hoping that everything's stable. And since we've been here a couple months, I've had the time to kind of be inconsistent, get used to having somewhere to be, and I can start to actually time manage like a normal adult. So, hopefully we will be back in business and everything going smooth. Well, this covers the updates that I wanted to put out for 2025. I really hope to make this into something special now, and I'm really excited to see what all we can create here. And thank you all for all the support that you've given me over the years since this channel's been up, and I really hope to see you guys coming into this new future with the channel. Please remember to, if you haven't, hit subscribe. It helps out. It makes sure you know what's going on. And leave a like, because it helps out the algorithm. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, say hi. Let me know what your New Year's plans are and what you plan to do. And I hope to be able to see you guys in this coming adventure.